Hello, my name is Chris Ekpekurede. I'm an engineer, a writer and author of a number of books, and an elder in the Church of Christ. Welcome to my channel. Now, please, don't forget to click the thumbs up sign. In other words, like this video. I will want you to also share it. And please do subscribe to this channel. So once any new video comes up, you are the first to pick it up. Thank you. Now, on a number of occasions, the presidential candidate of the APC, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has lost opportunities to explain his intentions, his plan for the development, his plans for leading this nation. Now, these opportunities pass him by when he fails to show up in publicly organized functions and fora to sell himself and his candidacy. Now, many people think that Tinubu is dodging these appearances, but I don't think that is true. The reality is that his handlers want to avoid an embarrassment. You see, there are so many reasons why we may never get to see Tinubu in a debate. To start with, here is what his handlers want. They will want all the questions sent to them in advance so they can prepare the answers, make a script out of them, and hand them over to Tinubu so that he just shows up and simply reads through the script. That is what they want. But the complication is that in these debate settings, there are counter questions, and especially in town hall meetings, there are questions that are even entertained from the live audience. So this approach of pre-packaging the man, preparing his answers to questions wouldn't fit into a typical, debate setting. For example, I want you to watch this video.
The climate change, Prof, is a question of how do you prevent a church rat from eating a poisoned Holy Communion? That's the way. We are a poor nation. The bank code will follow. They say firewood not smoke. They say we need to plant more trees. And they are not giving us money. We need to open our eyes, shine it, and tell the West, if you don't guarantee our finances and work with us to stop this, we are not going to comply with your climate change. Back and focus, because I've been warned to stay on script.
Did you hear that? That's the point. They want Tinubu to stay on script. That's what they want him to do. They don't want him to go out there and speak independently. And what was all that gibberish about poisoned Holy Communion and rats as an answer to a simple question on climate change? What was all that gibberish for? You see, the truth is that Tinubu does speak off point many times. And he doesn't appear to know his boundaries on sensitive issues. He just goes ahead and talks in a way that undoes his party. That kind of approach is a debate risk because his opponents will not spare him when he makes those gaffes. They will take him to the cleaners. Now, what you see is that his handlers run frantically to try to explain away what he said or what he meant each time he makes a terrible gaffe. Where you heard him, his people want him to stick to script. That is because they don't trust him to act or speak independently. One careless outing like that, and that will finish them and their campaign. But the point is, if the man cannot speak and act independently as president, then how can he govern? The president of a nation should possess a certain level of articulateness. For crying out loud, he speaks for the people he leads. The president of a nation should be his own man. And that is what we expect of anyone who becomes president come next year. Unfortunately, that is not what Buhari has been. Buhari has not had the quality of being able to speak eloquently. Now, if we have a Tinubu as another president, we are merely having a figurehead that will be subject to the whims, caprices, and directions of a small cabal. No way. Nigeria don't pass that level. Our eyes don't open. Make we not do anything we go make people of the world look us, ask questions. Wait, these people not get better people to select as president. Make we not do it, go make them laugh us. We get leadership materials, and that is a message we should send to the world come 2023. When you listen to Tinubu speak, you will notice again that his words are battered. He doesn't speak clearly. That won't fare him well in a debate. It won't. You see, Tinubu's articulateness left him long ago. Age has taken it away. You know what? Anytime this man speaks, he reminds me of the comedy character called Clint the Drunk. I'm sure you know Clint the Drunk. Well, if you don't know Clint the drunk, watch him.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can see him as the drunken one, but in real life, he's not that drunk, he doesn't drink, but then there's a talent. Give it up for Clint the Drunk, ladies and gentlemen. Clint the Drunk, ladies and gentlemen. AY, your juju is very strong. Today I have verified that you use juju for everything you've been doing. If you are not using juju, how come you're wearing red and black? Are you a native doctor? Are you related to one? Honestly, I came here and people like you people, I don't know. How do you people peace? How do you peace in this weather? I went to peace. Immediately I brought out my equivocal parameter. I pushed for the piece to come out. And I found out that it was blocking from the front to an elevated level. I had to apply physics in a way whereby, as a reclining figure, at an angle of 70 degrees hemisphere, I pushed, and the thing went pa 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 pa, skitty pa pa, boom, skria, boom boom boom, boom boom. You don't know. So please, nobody should use the toilet in that side. The mess I messed there, I really messed up. I'm so happy to be here in live in London. Wait, why is AY live? Has anyone come to your show dead before?
That is Clint the drunk for you. You know what? Anytime I listen to Tinubu, anytime I watch him, he just reminds me of that character. There is simply no elegance in Tinubu's speaking that can compete in a debate. None. None. That is why his people shield him, so that he won't be undersold in a debate. Now, here is another reason why we may never see Tinubu in a debate. When Tinubu runs out of decent counter arguments for his opponent's arguments, he can quickly resort to insults. Just watch this video.
Our opponents spent 16 years their political party, Gembulas. Political party of termites. They are. They are in the village of lunacy. If they think a nation is not just built on abusive language and talkative before, 60 years of ruggedness, 60 years of nothingness, 60 years of teaching the whole of independence, of PDP. Never again they shall come back. Never again. Who are they? They are looters. Who are they? They are squanderers. Who are they? They are prisoners and the looters. A new hope is here. You are following the man who knows the way.
Political party Dembolas. What word is that? And you know what? His running mate, Shetima, doesn't fare any better when it comes to speaking bad words. You will recall that Shetima, who is as unrefined as ever, described Osibanjo, once described that man as a popcorn and ice cream selling politician. He has described Peter Obi in certain degrading words. That's Shetima for you. Now, abusing opponents appears to be a culture of the APC flag bearers, the ones that we are seeing now. It makes you wonder whether the peace accord which Shetima signed on their behalf means anything to them. I mean, Tinubu was quoted recently as describing Funke Akindele, the running mate of the gubernatorial candidate of the PDP for Lagos. Tinubu describing her as an ant. That is not good. That is not good. The complication of this whole abusive mode of speaking about opponents is that the supporters of these candidates cheer them on as they make these terrible gaffes and mistakes. Whether they want to destroy their flag bearers, I don't know. Abusive language in any debate will finish off any candidate, including Tinubu. I tell you, if Tinubu is brave enough to defy his handlers and appear at a debate, watch out for all these things that I have mentioned. You will see them manifest. I just can't wait to watch Tinubu debate. I can't wait. You know what? The APC know that they have a liability on their hands. That is why they hide this man from intellectual outings. Now, you just imagine Osibanjo in place of Tinubu. Wouldn't that have been much better for the APC? Wouldn't that have been much better for that party? But no, they won't do what is right. Well, may they carry their wahala go. They are paying for auctioning their party primaries to the highest bidder. Now, here is another reason you will never see Tinubu come to debate publicly. He won't come. You see, Tinubu may have great ideas. In fact, I think the man has some great ideas. But age has denied him the capacity to engage those ideas intellectually and explain them to properly sell him off to the voting populace. Tinubu cannot engage himself. He lacks the intellectual capacity to do so and misses several opportunities to sell himself. Watch this video, for example.
Let me say one thing. Head is here. Hope is here. Assurance is here. Promise is here. Prosperity is here. Health is here. Security is here. Banditry has ended. Hopelessness is not part of our dictionary. We are competent people. Unity is here. Diversity is here. Prosperity is here. That's what we come to promote.
Now, I watched that video to the end, and all the things that he said are here. This one is here. That one is here. This is here. None of them had a backing of details as to how he plans to actualize them. None. This situation cannot help Tinubu in a debate. The inability to support his intentions with proper explanation of intentions, they won't help him. And here is another reason Tinubu's handlers want to keep him off debates. You see, when we all grow old, urinary incontinence becomes a problem, especially for those of us who are men. It will be embarrassing for him to go to the toilet in the middle of a debate or load his pants with urine pads and containers. What if there is a leakage? And una know say when person dey face some kind critical situation, im body go dey press am say make e go urinate. That will put paid to his ambition. Nobody is making fun of his condition. No. This is a natural thing and we all are susceptible to it. But we should listen to our bodies and respect our condition. That's why we say this business is not for aged people. It is very hectic. So far, Tinubu has been undergoing serious packaging since the campaigns began. But how long can that continue? We can't cheat nature forever. You see, the more I listen to these men who are on the political campaign turf, the more I am convinced that Peter Obi is simply the man for the job. Let's forget about all these other candidates and go for this man. Let's educate our people on the need to vote wisely. Let's educate them about Peter Obi. Let's educate them, mobilize them to know and understand the Labour Party logo. In fact, I just found out that there is another party that has a name and logo that is designed to be very close to that of the Labour Party. They call it the Zenith Labour Party. They have adopted the colors of the Labour Party, and they have adopted essential parts of the Labour Party logo. They also have Papa, Mama, and Pikin, except that in their own case, they have a crowd of Pikins. Now, what is the purpose of this? It is to hoodwink the public, undercut the Labour Party, and undercut Peter Obi. We won't let that happen. We must mobilize our people to vote right come next year. You see, we must prove the likes of Governor Soludo wrong. Governor Soludo thinks Peter Obi is nothing but a candidate who is headed for failure in the presidential elections. He describes Peter Obi as a mere social media phenomenon, a social media personality. I just wonder, how can an enlightened man fail to see the organic crowds, the self-funded crowds that mobilize themselves and march in city after city after city in this nation? How is it that people like Soludo, with their intelligence, can't see that this is beyond social media? Well, here is my take. It is time for all of us to go collect our PVCs before November ends. Let's go get our PVCs and prove all these naysayers wrong. The time for change has come. Well, that's it for today. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to share it. And by all means, do subscribe. Thank you, and see you next time.